Hi YouTube, this is Kyger1324. Today with another collection video. I wasn't gonna do a video today because I just recently got back home. I wanted to do my PS2 collection, but I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to do that tomorrow. I'll see. I might have time to do it tomorrow. So today's it's going to be CDs. I don't really have a lot of CDs, so this will be a short video, but at least it's something. I don't buy CDs new. I just really don't see the point in paying like £15 or whatever for a CD that comes out, and it just has a bunch of songs that have been out for years to make more money. A new album, I get buying a new album. Then again, I do prefer physical over digital, but if you can look over there, I've got a bunch of vinyl, which I'm going to do as well in another video. Most of those are my mum's and dad's, but they said I can have them because I have the record player over there. The room's a bit of a mess. I could also do maybe box sets. I could do DVD box sets tomorrow. If I can't do PS2, I could do the box sets. At least up here. It's just downstairs there's a lot more room to it, so let's get started. Some of them are a bit dusty. Rock Anthems, the Definitive Collection. This is the first CD. It came in a free thing. These are what I normally pick up, these sort of CDs that have multiple songs on. You get like 60 songs for like £5. That's fine with me, I'll do that. You got some alright songs on here. Yeah. Sum 41. Loved Sum 41 back in the day. Then we have AC/DC Shoot to Thrill, the Iron Man 2 soundtrack. Or at least the album that came up with Iron Man 2. I love this album. Some really good... Shoot to Thrill was an awesome song. Back in Black, Thunderstruck. TNT is my favourite AC/DC song. I love this. I actually saw this movie live. Well, not live, but when it first came out, and it wasn't a bad movie actually. I put the soundtrack up mainly because it's an Iron Man thing. But still, it has some good songs on there. I love a bit of Spinal Tap. If you haven't seen Spinal Tap, this is it. Spinal Tap. I can't remember what the name of the movie is now. What is it? Oh, it's a Spinal Tap movie, and it's a really, really good documentary. Sorry, on Spinal Tap, and it's weird how, like, the drummers have died. It's just weird how they died, and this is the Break Like the Wind album. It's got some good songs on there. Bitch School. I like Spinal Tap are an awesome band. They're like classic heavy metal, but they have some songs that aren't really metal, like Cups and Cakes. Pop Party 3. This, say what you want, but I remember we've had this album for years. This was the album back in the day. Like freaking Sugar Babes, Black Eyed Peas, Crazy Frog, Axe Left. One of my favourite Crazy Frog songs. Like freaking Busted, Thunderbird. I mean, this is old. Lonely. This is an awesome album to put on a party or something, just because of it's just a bunch of like party songs. And to name Ronan Keaton, 10 Years of Hits. I love Ronan Keaton. I really do like Ronan Keaton. I know he's got a new album coming out, and he's doing a tour. Doing some good songs on here. If Tomorrow Never Comes, Words, Life is a Roller Coaster, When You Say Nothing at All. That's going to be my song at my wedding with my fiance. Our first dance song. I love Ronan Keaton. I prefer him. I don't mind him solo, but I do prefer Boys and over just Ronan Keaton on his own. The Mr. Bean or Bean soundtrack from the movie. I don't actually think I've seen the whole movie. I've seen parts of it. I think obviously Boyzone actually did the Picture of You. If you watch the Picture of You music video, it's parts of the movie is in it. I'm really glad to have this one. James Bond themes, classic, like Tomorrow Never Dies, Moonraker, Goldfinger, Goldeneye, The Man with the Golden Gun. I love, I prefer the classic James Bond, but the soundtracks are just awesome. The Metal Gear Solid 3 soundtrack is very similar to a James Bond theme. Listen to it. CD2 of that Rock Anthems box set. Nothing super great on, nothing that I'll go out of my way to listen to. Sweet Home Alabama is okay, and American Woman, Boston, More Than a Feeling. Some good rock albums on there, and rock albums, anthems, part 3. Again, nothing that I know a lot about. I know like Scorpions and Asia and Europe. I like classic rock and heavy metal. Prefer it over the newer rock. Enrique Iglesias, Escape. I love Enrique. This has some of his Spanish songs on here, like Hero is on here in Spanish. Escapar, which is the Spanish version of Escape. Say what you want about Enrique now, but he's an awesome singer. Back in the, I prefer his older stuff, but the Spanish version of Hero, in my opinion, is better than the English version. Awesome to listen to him in Spanish. Massive R&B, Diamond Edition, just some Diamond R&B songs on here. You got like Lil Jon, D2, Outkast, Usher, Akon. I believe actually, where is he? I know John Legend's on here as well. I didn't even know he sang before that, but still. A dubstep CD. Got 3 dubstep things in here. I brought this ages ago when I was into dubstep. I don't mind dubstep now. It's nice to put on if you're playing like a racing game or something. Something where you need a beat to it. Techno, dubstep. I prefer techno. Forever Bing. This is Bing Crosby. Crosby classics. I like crooners. I listen to a lot of old stuff. That shouldn't be in here. That's a fucking Xbox game. I actually put it in this disc. Brute force. Like, I only got the disc, so that shouldn't be in there. We can find the box here. Dance Zone 94. It's got a bunch of dance songs on here. I know a few of them. Salt and Pepper. Nothing amazing. Some of these CDs I don't even know anything about. Like this one. The Hamsters. I think they're a tribute band to Jimi Hendrix. I think this is. Yeah, Purple. Yeah, Foxy. Yeah, this is a tribute band for Jimi Hendrix. Don't know a lot about Jimi Hendrix, but I know he's a good singer. What? Elvis. The Gold thing. I love Elvis. One of my favourite 60s, 50s, 60s. Elvis. Awesome. One of the king. The 8 Mile soundtrack. I know these aren't in great condition. They've just been in these boxes. I'll probably, when I get my own place, I'll clean them up and stuff. But I don't really listen to these a lot. See, it's just dirty. Yeah, the 8 Mile soundtrack. I don't even think I've seen that movie. Wishbone Ash. Some of these CDs I was just given. I don't know anything about that. And the same with this one. Beat Bop Deluxe. Modern Music. I'm guessing it's sort of like a I don't know, like a dance group, I think. I don't know. I was given a lot of these CDs, so you know, CDs are cheap, second hand. I advise buying CDs second hand, at least older ones. You can never buy CDs new; they're expensive. They're mainly most of my like individual. These are sort of my CD box cassettes. Pure 80s dance party. 80s is probably my favourite time for music. Got some great songs on here. Whitney Houston, one of the greatest female singers. Wham, the Jacksons, Kenny Loggins, Billy Ocean, Rick Ashley, one of my favourites. Well, some really good stuff on this. I like these sort of 80s CDs. And then we have the same thing, pure crooners. I like my crooners. So I picked this one up years ago. Some good ones on here. Andy Williams. Who else do I know? Paul Anka, Frank Sinatra. Barry Manilow's on here. Elvis. Barry Manilow's one of my favourite crooners. I love him. I don't care if that makes me gay. I love Barry Manilow. I don't fucking give a shit. And another Elvis, the Ultimate Collection. This has I love these CDs. They look like vinyls, which is really cool. I like when they make an effort with their CDs. Some really good. There's 90 songs on here. I know Elvis had hundreds of songs because they weren't necessarily that long. Some great ones on here. Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog, All Shook Up, Tutti Frutti, Shake, Rattle and Roll, Surrender. I know Little Shep is on here. Old Shep, sorry. It's a classic. Great. My nan loves Elvis. I like him too. We got a jazz selection. Not necessarily big on jazz, but sometimes it's nice to just listen to a bit of jazz. I don't really know what's on here. Can't be asked to open it. Just some jazz. The Millennium box set. This is a nice 9 CDs, 170 songs. From the 50s to the last. So it's pretty much the last 50 years before 2000. They got these cool little things on here, like what happened in those years, like Castro. It's nice. This is a nice little box set. Then we have a songwriters album. I don't know a lot about this. Just some songs on here. I don't think I know any of these. I might know a few. Don't know. And then we've got another 80s hits. This is one of those 100 hits. I like these box sets because they're nice to. You get 100 songs for £5 basically. Some good ones on here. Aha, Men at Work, Terence Trent D'Arby, Rick Ashley again, Wham, Bananarama, who else? I think the Divinyls are on here as well. I Touch Myself, that's a good song. In Austin Powers as well. We got a classical CD here. It's got some. I like classical music. It's beautiful. Like it's just when you listen to classical, there's no singing, there's no audio tune, there's no. Because that's the problem these days. People listen to music and they're like, "Oh, listen to this song. It's amazing," and it's like, "Oh, the lyrics are amazing." It's like, okay, but what about the actual music? These classical, there's no singing. It's just showing off how great, these people were back in the day. And if you little fact, you probably don't. If you know this, then you know it. If you don't, Beethoven, one of the greatest composers of all time, was deaf. So like that just goes to show that music isn't necessarily has to be done all on computers. And then we got a dance album. 100 hits, massive dance things. I like dance music. This is sort of like, you know, we got like, you know, like late 80s, early 90s, like 90s, like Snap and Highland Nations, The Prodigy, Benny Basai, some of the earlier stuff, but there's some later stuff on there as well, which is nice. The Brit Pack, so this is like a 60s music. There's a lot of, these are all British people, bands on here. Again, I don't know a lot, I know the Animals. Who else? I don't really know a lot about the 60s. I listen to 60s music, but I don't really know a ton about it. And the last one here is the R&B, smooth R&B classics. Some good stuff on here. I like classic R&B. Well, not like classic like Lionel Richie, the Commodores. I do like that, but I mean older R&B, like before it got just started getting bad. Brian McKnight is an awesome singer. will.i.am with John Legend, Busta Rhymes, the Fugees. I know Coolio, Kevin Little turned me on. Some good stuff on there. So again, this isn't a video that's gaming related. People probably won't be interested in this, but I just thought I'd do a video for today just to show off some things, just to show off that not everything I have is gaming related. I do have things that are, you know, like if you look up there, I've got a bunch of box sets which I've got to go over. I might do them tomorrow if I don't have time to do my PS2 collection. I'll probably do my box sets because at least I can do them up here. My individual DVDs I probably won't be able to do up here, just too many. But yeah, I found that, so hopefully I'm going to find out more about housing today. Well, no, I already did, but hopefully I'll get mine in place this year, and then I'll have a bunch of more room for my stuff. Like up there, if you can just see that, my Xbox 360 collection's coming along nicely. I think I've got about 200 games now, just under 200 games, coming along nicely. I can't wait to do to complete that. There'll be another recent pickups video soon because I ordered a bunch of stuff last night on Amazon, and I also picked up a few things from a charity shop, which I did after I'd done my video. There'll be a few more DVDs, some games, but there's one game that I want to show off that turned up today that I mentioned in my last video, and I'm so glad to have it. And now that I have it, I have all of the games, I think all of them, of that series, apart from the new one, which I probably won't get. I'm just putting my keyboard back up here. So yes, that was my CD collection. Nothing special really, just something to do. Again, I have vinyl, some books to do as well, but next one will be PS2 games. I'll either do my DVD box sets tomorrow or PS2. I'd rather do my PS2 collection, but again, it's sorting it all out. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and peace.